Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Tragedy continues in Gaza, and it's going both ways, unfortunately. Why do I say unfortunately? Because I don't think that any tragedy should occur in that area. And the sooner the war ends over there, the better, because it seems like the civilians are hurt the most. Not the military, the civilians. But we have here an article from Fox News where it seems like some Israeli forces were surrounded or ambushed in Gaza and they were eliminated by Hamas. And there are 21 soldiers. And Netanyahu vows retribution. The question would be, oh, well, what more? What are you going to do? What more than you already do over there will you do? Retribution in what way? You're going to kill more of those guys? You're at war. Isn't that one of the purposes? To eliminate Hamas? So what do you mean retribution? But anyway, let's read this little article coming from Fox News. Netanyahu immediately vows retribution after Hamas kills 21 Israeli soldiers in central Gaza. At least 217 Israeli soldiers have been killed since the ground offensive began in late October. So here's Netanyahu with this lost guy right here. That they spoke again over the phone after about 3 weeks of not being able to wake up Biden. And this guy told Biden what to do, which is shut the fuck up and go back to sleep. So here it is, my friends, at least for now. At least for now, I have to switch from Fox News, obviously, to a different media outlet because they want me to join Fox News for access to this content. These guys really think that I need their garbage and I can find it somewhere else. Really, subscribe, give me my email. You already have my email because I accessed your garbage article. So I'm going to go here, bypassing the idiots. Netanyahu immediately vows retribution after Hamas kills 21, okay? So Hamas terrorists in Gaza carried out an attack on Monday that killed 21 Israeli soldiers, the deadliest attack on Israel troops since the war in Gaza began in October. Let's make it like this. An attack on Israeli forces, 21 soldiers. The attack was the deadliest, according to Israeli military reservists were preparing explosives to demolish 2 buildings in central Gaza when a militant fired a rocket-propelled grenade at a tank nearby. The blast from the rocket outside the building triggered explosions inside them. Yeah, oh my God. Causing both 2-story buildings to collapse on the soldiers. I don't want to say anything about that one. We have this expression in Romanian, and probably you have it everywhere else. Cine sapă groapa altuia cade singur în ea. A loose translation will be, who digs someone else's hole to fall in it will eventually fall himself in that. Prepares the hole for someone else, then you're gonna fall and break your leg. At least 217 soldiers, Israeli soldiers, have been killed since October. Monday attack could become a major setback to renewed calls for a ceasefire as Netanyahu vowed the Israeli Defense Forces will continue its war with Hamas until absolute victory. I have no doubt that they will do that. No doubt whatsoever. And I'm quoting, "In the name of our heroes and for our own lives, we will not stop fighting until absolute victory." Total Krieg. He wrote on the social media website, hours after Israel announced the attacks, its military said ground forces had encircled the southern city of Khan Yunis, where the Israeli claims Hamas leaders are in hiding. So every setback like this has to be covered immediately with something extraordinary. We actually did this. That's a, and I'm not going to go down here because you know what's going to be here. They're going to tell us who's right and who's wrong. And we know who's right and who's wrong, which is we all are right and wrong at times. So it doesn't make, we all right or all wrong in almost, I would say, any circumstance. When you hear people, well, we divorced. Yeah, why? He was an asshole, or she was a whore, or whatever. Probably no. There's certain things that you can look in both sides and say, well, yeah, but, I don't know. So the same here in Gaza. Unfortunately, people are dead over there, and I read about 3 or 4 articles yesterday and the day before where there were some they tried to negotiate the Hamas with the Israelis regarding the Hamas offered Israel, how you want to call them, offered them complete end of the war if they release all the hostages. That's idiotic. Israel will not accept that. Could accept that, and I'm going to tell you what scenario I will tell you in a minute. The other one was these guys, the Israelis offered Hamas, no, why don't you give us all the hostages and we stop for 2 months? What the hell is that? And then the third one was, how about you give us all the hostages and you, the Hamas leaders, just leave Gaza. Now, all these things will amount to, we're going to get a pause, we're going to get these guys, and then we're going to fuck you up. Because let's say these Hamas leave Gaza, and they're going to go somewhere. These guys will be hunted down. I guarantee you that Mossad will get them. I mean, these guys put, 50 years, are still looking for possible Nazi survivors. In Argentina and all over this globe, they're still looking for them. What do you think? These guys, so either way, if they know the guys in Gaza, the Hamas, they will perish over there. They will be killed eventually, starved to death, killed over there. Unless someone else intervenes from outside, they will have no chance. They are surrounded by these guys. How are they going to get out? Let's say they're allowed to leave. When the plane takes off, boom. When they land, boom. When they land and have their own little lives wherever they have in Qatar or wherever they go, boom, babaram, Mossad will take care of them. It's been done before. It will be done not only by Mossad. I'm not going to say who else, but remember, Mossad is doing something that any other security services in any country will do: protect the country and bring the perpetrators to justice. And if they can't, they're going to deliver justice in the archaic way, the way that we as human beings did it before. Anyway, here it is, my friends. He's going to do retaliation vow. Yeah, of course. What are you going to do? You're going to continue doing the same thing to those guys. Nothing else would change. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.